Second gate of Vykas. Let's go. So once you get to this position, you gotta make sure that you position yourself and type this for a search mechanic. Okay? It's 7, 11, and 5. 5, 7, 11, and 1, 2, and you have 2 spares. 2 spares. Guys, set this position. We're lining up for a search mechanic. Set this cross. And there are 3 people at 3 o'clock. Close to 5. 3 doesn't really matter. 5, 7, 11. They're gonna look at the wings that Vykas makes. Vykas clones. And they're gonna tell us, like, their status. And we're gonna take the orbs and get together and tell how many orbs, and we're gonna tell where to go. I'm gonna explain that mechanic later when we see that mechanic during the raid. So we're lining up and stating our positions for mechanic. So there are 2 mechanics that we're getting prepared of. 2 mechanics, guys. 2 mechanics. Alright, let's go. 9-5. 9-5 is it's the same thing as 7-7. It is useful. Oh yeah. For battle items, you should take these 4: Pod, Time Stop, Whirlwind. I don't really need Whirlwind, to be honest. You don't really need this, but you need this. Sleep Bomb, you need this. Wait. No, you don't. That's actually for 3rd phase. Forget about that. All you need is these 2. Forget about that. All you need is these 2. If you're a slow class, you can take the Lobe, but you don't need the grenades for the 2nd gate. I get confused with the 3rd one. No, it's all Fortune 60. Gate 1, Gate 2, Gate 3, all Fortune 60. Alright, I'm gonna explain as I play through. Oh! Right there, guys, right there. That's a counter mechanic. Right away. See? You're gonna see Vykas flying toward behind, like that. And it means she's gonna do a counter mechanic right away. She's gonna fly back, and then counter mechanic. Just like that. And don't worry, it's okay to miss the first counter though, because she's gonna fly to that direction and she's gonna fly back at you. And while she's gonna fly back at you, you get another chance to counter. So you get 2 chances to counter, so don't worry, it's okay to miss the first counter. Vykas Hard also Fortune 60. Vykas Hard is Fortune 60 and Vykas Normal is Fortune 30. Some scratches. If she flies in the sky like that, she's gonna come back down, making a AoE. So you gotta make sure you stay away from her for a while. And then that's a cross mechanic, guys. If she does that, she makes a cross on the ground when she comes down. So if you're back attack class, don't go for back attacks right away. Don't go for back attacks right away. Go to a safe spot and then do damage. Purple donut. Now this is an important mechanic, and a lot of people make mistake here. Watch it closely, guys. See that? She made a purple donut on her hands. An artist got this purple mark on her head, which means the purple donut is gonna follow this person, not the others. So if you have this purple circle on your head, you gotta make sure you stay away from teammates, taking the purple donut as far as possible, okay? Because it explodes once it hits you. And others, all the other players get just like red targets, and you're gonna be making red AoEs, like up to 3, I think. so you gotta spread out. Spread out. Dodge all that. So, and also if you look at the map, the artist is pinging to the direction she's going, right? Which means we gotta stay away from the ping direction, since it's gonna explode. Just like that. See this AoE? It's huge. It's huge. So you gotta stay away from it. But also, there's another chance to avoid this mechanic. Also, if you're close to the person with purple circle on its head, then you gotta take the red AoEs, all of it on the ground, and then go together. Go together once the guy takes the donut, because you get a safe spot once you're hit by the donut. Those are the two ways. Those are the two ways to dodge this mechanic, guys. 2 ways. And once her HP bar hits like close to 14, no, not 14, 145, you set it this mechanic. Descaluda, similar to Descaluda. Saw that? Everyone was walking in a clockwise. It could also work as a counterclockwise, but it's up to you guys to decide. And there's a small tip I want to give you regarding this tip. So when you see Vykas HP close to 145, you gotta go to the middle, center of the map right away, and you can do some damage before she flies back in the sky. You get a free damage time right here, and she's gonna fly. Yeah, before that you can do some damage. If you're back at the class, make sure you stay at 11. Make sure you stay at 11, because her position is determined. This position is determined, so if you're back at the class, always stay at 11 when her HP is close to 145. Especially if you're Surge. That could be your time to use your Surge. Again, clockwise. You guys gotta spread. And clockwise. You guys saw that? She flew back. And then another counter pattern right there. After this Descaluda pattern, she flew back and counter. Do some damage right there. Purple donut person won't get damaged or use time stop. Once the person takes purple donut, you get a safe spot. Small circle of safe spot. So she'll be safe there. And if you can't like run far away from her, just take out your AoEs outside and then go in there at the same time. That could be your option too. See? Right there, guys. Right there. She's flying back, which means another counter mechanic. But don't worry, it's okay to miss the first shot. Again. Oh, not again. So when her HP is close to 112. 112. This is when you see the first teamwork mechanic. Guys, remember? I was at the bottom of the cross. That's gonna be my spot. So I gotta take this orb. And they're taking theirs, right? It was a cross before the raid. Do you guys remember? That's my spot. So I gotta take this orb, and then people have to get together because we need to tell how many marks we have on our head. So after taking these orbs, we have to get together in the middle. And see this clone? And there's another person here, and there'll be another person here. They will be telling us about the wings of the Vykas. For this one, it's too spreaded, right? It's too spreaded. And some of it, one of these two will be half folded, and one of it will be all folded. See, 7 o'clock, it means it's spreaded, and 11 o'clock is folded, which means this one will be half folded, Alright, this is the hard part, guys. We have more purples. Purples in our heads. We have 3 purple marks, which means we have to go for folded ones first. Folded ones. We have to go to a Vykas clone with folded wings first. And it's 7 o'clock, right? Oh no, it's not 7 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock. Wait, folded? Oh no, it's 11. Everyone got confused. We got confused because that guy at 1 o'clock didn't give us the information, so people got confused. So if you have purples, 3 marks, purples, then you have to go to a position with folded wings. Folded wings. Purple, folded. And red, spreaded. Okay? So order is like this. If you have purples, it's folded first, and then half folded, and then half folded, and then all spreaded. That's the order. That's always the order, guys. That's always the order. Always go to the second, half folded second, and the least last, and the remaining is the last one. That's how it goes. Have we get a red marks this time? Oh, this is another mechanic, guys. Golden donut mechanic. So she sends, she fires. There's golden donuts around you, and if you get hit by it, you get stunned. So try to dodge it. Try to dodge it. Okay, purple donut. This is what happens. Okay. This is a very good example of not avoiding the purple donut. See, purple donut, she's trying to fire a purple donut, but this artist is right in front of her. And which means she's gonna get hit by it right away. And it's gonna explode, just like that. You can actually dodge this by using time stop, but they all failed. So remember to use your time stop when someone makes a mistake like that. And someone asked me if person with donut won't get damaged or use time stop. See this spot right here, safe spot. Yeah, purple donut is random. It's random. It's random. So this safe spot. So once you get hit by purple donut, you get a safe spot in that position. So you can stay there. You can go inside there to be safe. So that's a very good example of what happens if you don't take the purple donut like at the edge of the map. She's gonna fly back on the ground and she's gonna make that circle AoE. So you gotta stay away from her for a while. See? A cross. Counter. Golden donut again. You can use spacebar just to be safe. Oh, there were a lot of news here. We need to go watch the mechanic, guys. See, the person's pinging. You're supposed to be far away from the ping. For the purple donut mechanic. Again, at 112, not 112, 120 HP bar, you will be seeing this mechanic. See? Crows. We're at our positions, taking the orbs, getting together to tell how many marks we have on our heads. Hey, thanks for the follow. And this time, we have three red marks, which means we have to go to the clone with spread wings first. Spreaded. Red means spread. Purple means folded. Yep. red equals spread, purple equals folded. That's the order.
Pin.
This time, see these wings? All of them are spreaded. It's opened. So that's gotta be our first spot when we have 3 red marks on our heads. And then see this clone? Half folded. Only one of our wing is spreaded like this. That's the second spot. And usually, like 9 out of 10 times, it will be 11 o'clock half folded. Like 9 out of 10 times, it will be 11 o'clock half folded. But it's not 100% though. And then, see these wings? They're folded. They're not spreaded. So it's gotta be the last one since we had 3 red marks on our head. There you go. Oh. Guys, this is also important. It doesn't hurt that much, but if you get hit by it, you won't be able to deal a lot of damage. So whenever you see her doing that, like getting all the energy like that, see that? You gotta make sure you go to her bag, because that's a safe spot. Free damage time. Counter. She flew back. See? Second chance. Second chance to counter. I'll explain that again, because this is important. Because if you know how to do this mechanic right, you'll be doing a lot more damage. She's gonna get her all the energy like that. Get to her bag. And this is your time to use your Nina Bay. She flew back. Counter mechanic. We missed the first one, and then we get another second chance. Right away. And that too, guys. This is also a counter mechanic. But sometimes it doesn't allow you to do counter. See, she's firing purple donuts like that. After she's done firing, you can do counter. But sometimes counter doesn't work. Because Vykas has this randomness into her. Sometimes it doesn't work. Again, this pattern. Clockwise. So whenever you guys have this, you gotta make sure you fire at the outside, fire toward the outside, because if that thing is firing at inside, then it's gonna stun people. So you gotta make sure whenever you have that, you gotta take it outside of the map. You guys saw that? Whenever you guys have this, take it to the edge and make it fire it outside. It didn't work this time because she was originally counter. Yeah, that's probably why. 80 bars. So 80 bars. Right there, guys. She's gonna... At 80 bars. She's gonna teleport to the center of the map and make this blood field. But we actually staggered her, so we canceled the mechanic there. But it explodes 3 times, guys. You gotta dodge that mechanic 3 times. Well, I'm supposed to be explaining that. Oh shit. Alright, I'll explain that later, a bit later, guys. Guys, remember? Before this raid started, people were like, "Oh, I'm 7-1. Oh, I'm 7-2. I'm 11-2. I'm a spare. I'm 3-1." Guys, remember that? Everybody stated their position before the raid. Guys, remember that? I was probably 7-2 because 7-2 is my favorite spot. And I went 7 o'clock because there would be 3 clones at those specific positions. 3 clones. And what they're gonna do is that, look at this. Oh shit, I missed it. Red, black, black, red, black. You gotta go for the black ones. So the people with number 1s each has to tell people the colors of the waves. See? 11, black, red, 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 black. 5, black, red, black, red, black. 7, red, black, black, red, black. And now it's the order's like this. The person who, like 7-1, has to tell the information and then has to go in first for the first black orb. Which means she has to go for the second one here. And now it's 7-2, and I have to go for the second one. I'll show you guys. That was a red one. So you let it go, you let it pass. And that's a black one. So since she's 7-1, she gotta take this one first. Since I'm 7-2, I'm taking the second one. And he was a spare. So there has to be 2 spares. 2 spare people with 2 spares. Because you could get like two blacks at one specific place and can get like 3 at a different place. The spare has to look at this information and go to a place where 3 people are needed. Okay? 2 people have to do that. Or you can use time stop to take 2 black orbs. But that one's a bit hard to do. I saw a care party type 7235, for example, instead of red, black, red, black. It seems a bit easier. Oh, I did that too. But that could be your option. I mean, like, this is just a consensus in Korea, so, and you guys can make your own consensus in an AEU. That's your choice. That's actually what I did when I was in an urgent situation. When our 7-1 died, I had to tell information right away. That's actually what I did. So you guys can actually make your own consensus. It's up to you guys. So the position should be like this, guys. Five, 7, 11. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. That's 6 people, right? So the rest are the spares. They go into a place where 1 more person is needed. Okay? This is how you do this mechanics. That's 8 people in total. Oh, that's another important mechanic. You guys see this blue AoE? You get in there, you get electrified. 1 and second are just the order, right? Who goes in first? Yes. But the first person has to give the information. That's usually the rule in Korea. You gotta look at the waves she makes, and you gotta tell people what color that was. Okay, this is another important mechanic, guys, because you can do a lot of damage if you know how to do this mechanic. See this blue AoE? You're supposed to dodge it. Of course. You're supposed to dodge it, but this is dangerous. It hurts a lot, and it electrifies you. So once you get a first hit, there's no way you can dodge the second one. It's always like that. First wave is always around her, so you gotta stay away from her. And starting with the second wave, you have to go inside. And the third one is a bit more smaller safe space. And for the fourth wave, you have to go outside. You can actually do a lot of damage if you know how to do this mechanic right. Alright, another important mechanic, guys. A lot of people die because of that pattern. She kicks like that, and sends these purple arrows. And problem with these purple arrows, and if you're so close to her, you can get multiple hits and get an instant death. This hurts a lot. This hurts a lot. And that arrows come back. You guys saw that? Front and back. Front and back. So if you're back with that class, you gotta make sure that you gotta dodge the arrows that are coming back. That hurts a lot. Alright, we're saying this mechanic properly this time. See this? These walls, these red walls pushes you. If you get hit by it, it damages you and pushes you. And you gotta make sure that you stay in this safe zone, you know, in order to avoid damage. You have to avoid it 3 times. 3 times. Again, she flew high in the sky and came back on the ground with a circle AoE, so you gotta make sure you gotta stay away from her for that. Golden donuts. Dodge that because that stuns you. That stuns you and make a red AoE on the ground, which does damage. If she disappears like that, she's gonna... That's another mechanic I didn't explain. If she disappears like that, 1, 2, and then she's back. You gotta... 1, 2... She's gonna charge twice like that, just to scare you, and then she's gonna come back. Gotta be careful with that, guys. Again, purple arrows, front and back, front and back. She usually does it twice. Usually. She usually does it twice. Oh yeah, I was waiting for this. When she flies like that and fires 3 purple orbs each side, you gotta dodge it. You gotta dodge it. You're not supposed to stay between the orbs. You're not supposed to stay between the orbs, because if you do, she's gonna suck you all. And it does a lot of damage. This? Oh no, this is not 30 bars. No, it's just a normal pattern. She does it all. She does it all the time. Guys, remember I told you guys when you guys get this, you gotta take it outside. If you put it inside like this, it's gonna fire stuff 3 orbs like that, and if you get hit by it, you get stunned. So you gotta make sure you take it outside, guys. That's important. Again, this is a new pattern. Alright, this is the warm pattern, guys. When you guys see these dirty worms trying to get out of the ground, you gotta immediately go far from it. You gotta avoid it. Okay? Because you get eaten by it. You get eaten by it, so you gotta dodge it and then come back and do damage. If you do, if you're swollen, if the worm gets you, you gotta ping on it. You gotta ping. You gotta tell your teammates that you're eaten, so that they can break you free. Otherwise, the worm explodes and do a lot of damage. So if you're eaten, please ping, and people will set you free. Again, and that's Kaluta pattern, always clockwise. This is what happens, guys. I get stunned, and I was hit by the laser. This is what happens, guys. So that's why you need to take it outside. Again, that's a counter pattern. We usually get a second chance for a counter, but sometimes it doesn't. But I don't really know how that works, though. Again, free damage time. Right there.
아 씨발.
She flew back. Again, that's a counter pattern, but I was too early.
너무 일찍 갔어.
This is pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much it. Worms again. You get eaten. You gotta ping. You gotta ping.
이걸 미쳐버리겠다.
The fill pattern again. You need to dodge it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Then you're safe. Okay? Again, the purple circles, and then counter. You guys saw that? She fired consecutive purple boomerangs there, and then at the end, you get a counter mechanic. That's another counter mechanic. Yep, that's pretty much it. That's it, guys.